comparative technique.
Oh yeah, which is so famous. Those of you that are hypnotists must have heard about the Krasner method, and this is Dr. Krasner, who this phrase is coined after.
I taught hypnosis. I'm the founder of the American Institute and the American Board.
Yes.
And I taught hypnosis all over the world.
You're a pioneer.
I went to Japan twice a year. I taught for 12 years. Beijing, Australia, South Africa, London, all. And I enjoyed what I was doing.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I like people thoroughly. And I think for success, I may have records because I enjoy it.
Yeah, you're very good with people, and you've got a way of making people feel very comfortable. I could imagine that it would be intimidating for many people who probably may not approach you normally because you are such an important figure in the hypnosis industry. But what I really like about you is that you make people feel very welcome.
Because I like people.
Yeah, it shows.
Yeah.
It very much shows.
Why not? People are I'm one of the people.
Yeah. Can I ask you, Dr. Krasner, for somebody who's a new hypnotist or somebody who's quite interested in hypnosis, are there any words of advice that you'd like to give to them?
Take the course. I give the course in hypnosis.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to take my course, I'll contact you. And
Yeah.
I'll tell them I'm doing one at the end of May.
Yes.
In Burbank, California.
Very exciting stuff.
And it's really a wonderful field to be in.
It is.
Very satisfying.
Yeah.
And very lucrative.
Yes. And that's exciting. So yeah, I mean, probably people have read books and things and they're like, oh, what do I do next? Maybe they haven't decided if they want to do hypnosis for therapy or to be a stage hypnotist or something like that. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I do stage shows occasionally.
Yeah, very exciting.
And people say that it's degrading to the profession. It isn't.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any better way to show the power of the mind. I don't do an X-rated show. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't? No, I don't blame you. I think what it is with stage hypnosis, a lot of the time it's a really good convincer for other things that you want to do in hypnosis, or perhaps you just like to stick to stage hypnosis. It's kind of nice to dabble with a bit of both. What do you think? As far as branding for a new hypnotist, what kind of branding do you advise marketing? I know we were talking a little bit about that yesterday, about how different it was when you started. Can you share some of your techniques for getting yourself the publicity when you first started?
Well, the differences are that now we don't just talk to people, we demonstrate.
Yes.
The big thing we fight, of course, is I don't think I'll sympathize with syndrome. People are confused when I went to see on stage. It looks like the stage hypnotist is controlling somebody's mind.
Right.
But it's not. They can get up anytime they want.
Anytime.
They know what they're doing at all times.
Yes.
Why they do it.
Yes.
Why they should voluntarily go up on stage and have fun.
Right.
It becomes very real to that point.
Yes.
When I'm working with somebody for weight, I have them visualize themselves the size and shape they want to be. It's very real to them.
Fantastic.
I have them visualize getting on the scale,
Yes.
coming out of the shower, and reading what it wants they want it to be.
Yes.
Walking down the beach, maybe a two-piece bathing suit.
Yes.
It becomes very real to these people.
Right. That's exciting stuff. Do you have any advice for budding hypnotists about suggestibility testing?
Well, everybody that walks into the office is a skeptic.
Yeah.
We do suggestibility tests, which tell them that, gosh, I guess I can be hypnotized. We'll do, for instance, book a balloon.
Yeah.
They put their arms out, close their eyes, and I tell them to book them. Big heavy dictionary on one arm, the balloon on the other.
Yeah.
So what's the arms? One arm go up, one arm go down. All right. And they tell them they can't hold my pencil because it's light oil. There's oil on it.
Yes.
When all these things happen.
That's a really good demonstration, yeah.
Yeah. They realize, my God, I can be hypnotized.
Yes.
It makes it that much easier.
What do you say to people that are doing hypnosis and don't yet have the confidence to do hypnosis publicly? And when they have attempted to do hypnosis, they don't have the confidence, it shines through, and something goes a little bit wrong. what should they do?
Learn how to do it right.
An example of that is, for example, somebody says, you know, in a moment your unconscious mind will indicate either a finger lifting up or perhaps a hand moving or something like that, and the hand doesn't move or the finger doesn't lift up. Should they continue on, or what should they do?
Well, that means they're fighting it. Hypnosis is imagination.
Yeah.
And if you imagine something happening, it happens.
Yes.
The body is like a robot. It does exactly what the brain tells you. Matter of fact, think of a lemon, biting on a lemon. You salivate.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be a lemon there.
Chocolate.
The body doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Think of something frightening, you pump adrenaline.
Yeah.
There's nothing frightening.
No.
But the body doesn't know that.
Right.
Pump adrenaline for fight or flight. It doesn't know. It's not true. So if we tell a robot it doesn't want, whatever we tell it is what it does.
I love that.
And if we tell it it doesn't want cigarettes, or doesn't want this or that, it responds to it.
I love that. I love that analogy that you used, Dr. Krasner, about a robot, because I think it takes away some of the fear that new hypnotists may have when we say, well, it's just, you know, if you think of it like a robot, we're really just programming and telling the robot what to do.
That's
Is
correct.
that right? Yeah. It's very interesting. Well, I've really appreciated your time, Dr. Krasner, and I know that everybody's going to be so thrilled to hear from you.
My pleasure.
And before we go, can we just talk one moment about your book? Because you've got a wonderful book out there, and I know that your book can be found on Amazon.com, and it's The Way of the Wizard, isn't it?
No, it's The Wizard Within.
The Wizard Within, that's it.
It's based on The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah?
You know, the lion was brave all along. Until he didn't know it until somebody told him.
Yes.
The wizard was only a man.
Yeah.
And the Tin Man, what he did.
The Tin Man didn't have a heart or something like that.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a bit, I can't remember either.
Yeah.
Good story, though.
Yeah, oh yeah. And the wizard told him he did have a heart. And I guess it was a straw man who wanted to be educated. They did the PhD on him, and he's already smart.
It's a fantastic metaphor, I think, for life.
I think so.
The man behind the curtain, and actually the man behind the curtain is your own power, isn't it? Yeah. And
we all have that wizard within us.
Yeah.
To tell us that we can do things that we don't think we can do.
Yeah. And Dr. Krasner has amazing reviews on Google. If you just Google Dr. Krasner, you have amazing reviews, don't you? But you have a brother as well, don't you? Who does, is he a chemist or something with the same name, Dr. Krasner?
Yeah, he's a biologist.
Biologist, so not
his
to be
degree is in biology.
Not to be confused with his amazing brother, who is a biologist and is also called Dr. Krasner. So it might help to put in something about hypnosis, eh?